rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of Haywood. Thanks to unabated gang wars. One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed. Cause the NCPD will not let that go. Got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Net runners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid. While over in Westbrook, trauma teams scraping cyber-psycho victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
Good afternoon and welcome to Cyberpunk 2027 or 2077, sorry. We are continuing our story with V and he is exploring what's happened to the person who commissioned him for a heist that went wrong, badly wrong, Evelyn. Just as a heads up, this this afternoon is likely to include some very dark themes. Please be warned. Okay.
Hello, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
I hope you made it to the studio without any issues. No carjackings or drive-bys along
Come
the
on.
way.
No. Fortunately, the streets of Night City are getting safer every day. We've seen recorded homicides drop from 7,100...
And here we are. Right. We have come out of this huge mega tower building behind us, where we visited a what is Takamura? Takamura is a contact that lets meet. Vision without action is a dream. Action without vision is a nightmare. We should remember this. Okay. don't need to worry about that one. Right. Okay. So the first we went and saw Judy, who is somebody who our client introduced us to, a brain dead, and said that, who's gave us information that we would find Judy at an establishment called Clouds in the building behind us in Mega Tower 8. And I say, you just don't get an idea of just how big this tower is. Shall we say the visit didn't quite go to plan? Does anything ever go to plan in Cyberpunk, you might ask? But we now had to shoot our way out. So we've probably got the Tiger Claws gang after us. But we need to phone Judy to let her know what's going on. So let's actually phone Judy. Judy.
You called.
Promised I would, didn't I?
Promised I'd call, didn't I?
Promising's one thing, keeping it's a whole other bag. So, managed to learn anything?
Evelyn's not at Clouds anymore. Behavioral chip was damaged. Apparently they carted her off to a Ripper dock. Goes by Fingers.
Oh shit.
Know where to find this Fingers character?
Yeah, runs a dinky chop shop off Jig Jig Street. Fuck V. Guy's all kinds of bad news.
Heading there now, to find her.
I told her to stay the fuck away from Clouds. Alright, later V.
Right, okay, so let's actually just check what equipment we have with us. We haven't got much decent equipment with us, so we need to do something about that. The easiest way, and we have got some leveling up to do as well. The easiest way to do that is actually call our vehicle. And we'll just get out of the area for the moment. Oh, best not to go over the pavement. Drive just beyond and park up here. Right, let's just get ourselves kitted out again. Okay, we actually had better weapons on me than I thought we did. Oh yeah, of course we when we exited out of the building, we took stuff from our store, the locker that we had locked things away in. Right, I'm not going to to clear up after us properly here now. I'm just going to dump the excess. Most of this is going to be broken down. Right. Put an assault rifle in there. Pistol in there. And we'll put can't use that scope on that one. Again, can't use the scope on that one. Right, no worries. Quick level up. One perk point left. Right. Hopefully that's as much administration as we need to do for a while. Okay, so let's actually go and find Fingers.
Well, don't you look delicious? Come here and let me have a pic.
Nope, it's above us. There's something there that needs to be looted.
This is a travesty.
Right. Oh, there's some heavies out the door. Fingers MD.
Hey, not one step closer. Here to see who.
Looking for a Ripper Doc. Goes by Fingers. Know where I can find him?
Who's asking? And why?
Got a problem with an implant.
Not from around here. Couldn't find another Ripper in the city to patch you up?
Heard Fingers was the best.
Yeah, the best for joy girls. Are you a whore?
Well, I'm pretty certain I know what I'm going to do if I go with no, so let's actually go along with yes.
An escort. For special tastes. Looking for a Ripper who can cater to my special needs.
Good. Fingers will like you. Let him through.
Right.
Oh, gracious creature and benign! Visiting to the element obscure! Us, who the world
What's going on?
bloody stain
What the
imbrued!
hell are they taking?
For a prince, the king of all we own!
Probably a Cyberpunk.
Our prayer to him should for thy peace!
Cream rot.
Arise!
Veins were popping with it during the third corporate. 24 hours, you feel no pain and barely remember a thing afterwards.
Who can blame them then? Hey, you alright?
No way I'm gonna swim! I hate water! Can't you see nobody cares?
Fingers. Know where I can find him?
If I could, I'd swap, you know? Why does everything have to be so damn convoluted? In the end, all I got left are shredded cables and empty bottles.
That's helpful. Guitar pick. America, a prophecy. Terror answered, I am raw. Orc wreathed around the cursed tree. The times are ended, shadows pass, the morning begins to break. The fiery joy, the Urzin perverted to 10 commands. What night he led the starry host through the wide wilderness. Yeah, okay. maybe another time. Take as much as I can where I can get it, because all of that will actually help make up, be broken down and make parts.
You will be when every mox in town descends on this shithole. You got a financial claim? Take it to court, you pussy.
And leave me be.
Fine, I get it. Everyone's got their breaking point. Just pay me what you owe me, and you can fuck off to greener pastures.
I don't owe you shit.
Hey up.
Hey.
It's Judy.
Something around 20,000.
What?
Hello? There's a line.
Nuh-uh, you ain't cutting.
Sit your ass down and wait your turn.
Fingers guy. You know him?
Heard some things, yeah.
Like...
His hand sometimes slips.
Glad to see a familiar face.
I'm worried sick about her, V. Had no idea anything had happened.
We'll find her. I know we will. After the heist, Evelyn holed up with the Mox for a while, right?
That's right.
So why the hell she go back to Clouds?
Thought she'd be safer there. God knows why. Tried to get her to see straight, but she wouldn't listen.
You talked to Fingers yet?
If only. He's harder to get in to see than the best docs in town. We're gonna be here forever. I just know it. Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front?
Why me?
I don't think they like me. Just give it a shot. That or come up with something better.
Think Evelyn's being kept here somewhere.
On the one hand, hope she is, because I want her back fast. But on the other, hope to God no, because who knows what that sick fuck could have done to her.
She means a lot to you, doesn't she?
And you've arrived at that conclusion how exactly?
Moment you knew where she was, you sprang into action.
Once you get close to Evelyn, you never want to let her go.
You worked at Clouds.
Not as a doll. Tuned their virtues. That's where I met Ev, Tom, and the rest of the crew.
Right. It seems to think that... Right, okay, so I don't have an access card and I don't have the strength to force it open. Fair enough. Let's actually see... Is there anything in here? Nope, that's just an open web page. Sick Joy Toy with faulty equipment. Again, this scanner is actually quite useful. Let's actually...
You see a woman with blue hair around here? Had a dog.
Skelly! Thank you very much for the resubscription.
Skelly82 just subscribed for 2 months. To an awesome streamer and entertainer Canberra, it's my pleasure showing my support.
Awesome. I think you're overstating it there, you know. But thank you very much. Thank you. Let's just... Yeah, thank you, Skelly. It's really helpful. I really do appreciate your help. And thank you very much. Thank you. Well, we're at it. Let's see if we can persuade my website to catch up. It was still showing the front, the starting screen. Right. Okay. Let's actually try that one.
My friend here, she's in real sorry shape. You couldn't let us cut in front, just this once.
Of course. Honey, be my guest.
Well, now hold on a sec. Didn't seem so bad just a minute ago.
She's a toughie. Keeps it inside, mostly.
Now try to open
Come on, let's go.
about now?
Better. Wait, something's wrong. Can't see nothing but a blur.
Faceplate's previous owner had a longer face than you. Edges are stretching out.
I think he's done.
Don't
We going in?
Yeah.
Your eyes will adjust. Yes? Hello? What can I do for you?
That's
Need a minute of your time.
A minute? That's all? Shame. Could watch those juicy lips of yours flap for hours, days. But I'm busy right now. You Tiger Claws? Far as I know, I'm all paid up.
We're with the Mox.
The Mox? Why didn't you say so? So, what brings you here?
I used to ride with nomads. Resourceful folk. Wouldn't cast anything aside until it was worn down, dead, couldn't be fixed or reused in some other way. But what you're giving these girls, not even nomads would touch that.
Please, let's not exaggerate. I give them what I can.
this
What
guy.
do you two want?
These girls know you're chipping faulty implants?
You might say so. I'd say they're the very best I can find. See?
What's in it for you?
Whatever they have to offer. And they always have something to offer.
You're a sick fuck. Know that?
What do you two want?
Heard you help the working girls around here.
Well, very few children will play with broken toys.
This guy is.
So when skin goes flabby, sockets go out of whack, implants malfunction, I'm sure you get the gist. You pay for goods, you expect top quality. Consumerism 101.
So why don't you
Please.
provide top quality?
Scrapyards offer better quality than this.
Evelyn Parker. I need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chop doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted. To feel like they deserve it. Of course, I can't remember each and every one. Please set your exquisite derrieres down.
Okay, check your logs.
What about your logs? Gotta have some kind of record.
Tech like this, you don't register. Don't put any names down for it.
Blue hair, doll chip, best brain dance gear ever, though damaged. Was she here?
Poor girl. Tried to help her, I did. But as you can see, this isn't exactly a state-of-the-art facility.
What was wrong with her?
Mentioned you couldn't help her. Help her with what exactly?
If I only knew, I wager she'd be standing here, happy and smiling. Instruction register on her chip was burnt to a crisp. Tried replacing it. Nothing.
Damage was caused by a netrunner using homebrewed malware.
Sounds about right.
Get to the point.
Do you like his fingernails?
The point? Ah, yes. Well, I haven't the faintest idea where she is.
Enough of this bullshit! What'd you do to her, you freak?
Now, either you put a muzzle on this creature, or put her down. It's impossible to have a conversation with her around.
Don't talk to her like that.
She insulted me.
Look, the quicker you spill, the shorter you'll have to put up with us. Now, Evelyn Parker, where is she?
Could very well be on her way to becoming the next underground brain dance darling.
That's all I know.
Underground BDs?
What do you mean by underground?
I don't know. I mean, I don't watch that sort of stuff.
Snuff? XBDs?
I told you I don't know.
You sure about this?
4 days I had her here. She was out cold in La La Land for practically every minute. It wasn't a slumber party. We didn't have pillow fights and promised to send each other postcards.
Where will we find her?
How many times do I have to repeat myself? I don't know. I did what anyone in my place would do.
Yeah.
When I realized I wouldn't be able to help her, patch her up, I called my fixer. 2 guys came and picked her up the same day.
Who'd you call? Who's your fixer?
Wakako. Told her I had a busted doll with a BD implant to hand off.
Where did they take her?
I told you already. I don't know. They weren't the talkative kind, and I'm no gonk. I know better than to ask questions of people like that.
You're no gonk? What do you think? Why'd all these girls come in here, let you grope around them? Think it's for your charm? Your caring attitude? They do it because they got no choice. And in the end, they despise you. They can smell you're pathetic.
What they look like?
These guys, what do they look like?
Like you, me, anyone else in this city.
Really now? They look like you?
They look like the kind of guys you don't make eye contact with. One of them was a bearded fellow.
The 2 that came for her didn't say anything about where they were gonna take her, what they were gonna do to her.
Mentioned something about virtues with a moth, of all things. Said she'd be perfect for them, whatever that means. But that's really all I know.
That's not a problem. Absolutely not a problem.
Because that's exactly what she was.
Good on you, Judy. You could have hit him harder, though.
Need air. I'll be outside.
Judy's right. People like you make this city a living hell. Day in, day out.
Got what you wanted, didn't you? So get the fuck out of here.
That's not what I wanted to do. Never mind. Pity I can't go back. We'll take that, though.
I'll be more than glad to show you around. But, later, perhaps.
What I should have done was punch the guy. Anything in here? No. Might as well loot everything I can get. Running.
Let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
Don't worry. We'll find her, I know it.
We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse.
Hey, keep it together. You want to give up now?
No. Only lead we got's an XBD. Where's that get us?
We also know we're looking for something related to the Death's Head. It's better than nothing.
I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Death's Head symbol bring anything to mind? Anything. Doesn't matter how small.
This industry... I mean, market's looking for every kind of fetish out there. It's cavernous. But an XBD outfit'd be on the move almost always. Makes them harder to nab, harder to sting.
Need to find out where they scroll these
Need to
things.
figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
It could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues.
Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Everyone leaves a trace behind.
Everyone, everything leaves something behind. Just need to know where to look. Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town. That's an extra pair of expert eyes.
Well, your BD expert has a better idea. Pleasures of Night City, a domain with its twin on the dark net.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
Let me think for a sec. Darknet domain. That's our best bet. Let's stick to the plan.
Fine. Here's hoping you turn up something useful. I'll wait in the van.
Right. Pick up the trash. I haven't quite worked out yet is how much branching logic actually goes into some of the dialogues, because I am certain at times I get different dialogue options on different runs through. Right, so locate a terminal and find pleasures of NC domain. Right, okay, so let's have a look at the map. We got any? There's no real clues in that lot. That's dynamic. So we've Ripperdoc there, junk shop, food, Ripperdoc. Ah, no, that's a different. So possibly. No, they're all. So there are. Looks as though there are terminals around us. Possibly one behind us to our left. So.
Hey, yo, man, you trying to rip us off? I got 4 bags missing here.
That's the cut I got off Pablo. Don't like it? Take it up with him.
I ain't dealing with Pablo. I'm dealing with you.
One
that
terminal.
Means you and me got a problem. Now, I could paint the sidewalk with your guts, but that wouldn't get me what I'm owed.
Right. Net.
Oh, you wanna try?
Pleasures of Night City. Alright, okay, so Dolls' Houses, Clouds, Megatower, right, okay, there's nothing else there. Nightlife, Riot, Dicky Twister, Tottenhams, Seventh Hell, Empathy. Doesn't sound there's anything there to do with brain dances. Anyway, we've got a tab there called brain dances, but Death's Head, that's what we were looking for. Brain dances. So Lizzie's Bar, yep, okay. Jig Jig Street. Let's attempt. Okay, so we've got a little mini game here to try and hack our way in. So we're looking for BD 55. That one don't work because there's no E9 on that one. BD 55 E9 1C. So that does it. BD 55 E9 1C, and we have hacked our way into the secure area. Pleasures of Night City. Right, dolls' houses. Best way to hack a doll. No, we don't want to hack dolls. Some additional, including a fight club. Right, brain dances. Inquisitor fighting Satan with sadism. Bodies in space. No anesthesia. Death's Head Moth. Right, contact Lenny. What lies behind the black wall? Right, okay. Death's Head Moth, Netrunner. What lies beyond the black wall? He's seen it up for himself. Gore, snuff, bondage, fear, extreme sensations, real brain death. Contact Lenny. So that sounds as though we got to get hold of Lenny. The looks of that. Anything there on Jig Street? So, okay, so let's, is it going to let us log out? No, not going to let us log out. Hopefully, us coming out logs us out. Find the XPD dealer on Jig Street. Okay. I wonder if this is...
Looking for something raw, untouched. Raw's all you get with me. What's your edge? Want something that'll floor me, really scramble the neurons. We've got it all, man. Bare knuckle boxing, shootouts, black ops, interrogations, amputations. No. I mean something like, well, you know, fetishes. No, come on, you know what I mean? No, I don't. Think I'd be doing this job if I could read minds? I want to know what it's like to kill somebody. See, wasn't so hard. So, got some classics from the last Corp War, or armed robbery if you're looking for something fresher.
Right.
What are you looking for?
What you selling?
What have you got?
Virtues.
Any special kind?
Well, let me put it to you this way. Those who know don't need to ask.
Looking for BDs. A particular kind.
Particular? You a badge?
Cops are like kids. Mommy and Daddy wouldn't let them go off in their lonesome.
All right. Can't be too careful. What do you want?
Give me the best of the best. The ones with the death's head.
Didn't know I was dealing with a connoisseur. Death's head'll cost you, though.
I'm no connoisseur, trust me.
Sure.
All I need to know is who makes them and where.
Now listen, I just sell whatever sells. Nice, calm job. Let me see some eddies, you can pick one. Parse it, and I won't care a hair.
Where do you get these scrolls?
Said you weren't a pig.
Just curious, that's all.
Once you booted up your virtue, dare say your curiosity will be satisfied. People that make these, obsessed with privacy. Never even occurred to me to ask where they're from. To which caution I probably owe the fact that I'm still alive. Talking to you.
What you got?
Got anything that might interest me?
Right. Okay, so acid bath deleted scenes, hardest disk deleted scenes, no arms, no problems behind the scenes, no limb hardcore the making of, torture mix volume 15 the making of, oh, and a ritual bowl, wonderful, and a vinyl record, but this is the one that we're interested in. XBD, deep fried death's head moth, an illicit brain dance incompatible with your software. So we can't play it with our own software. That's what we're after. That's cost us a bit, but no worries.
Pleasure doing biz with you.
well, that conversation's gone differently before as well.
He chipped you for free? Fuck off!
Yeah? Gear looks a little basic, but...
Right. It's Judy's van. Notice my bike has gone parked itself somewhere else. Are you stuttering? Is the game stuttering for you?
You'll watch while I edit in real time. The old one
Oh.
too.
Bear with me a short moment. I'm just going to see if I can fix the stutter at this end. It's just not running right.
V.
Right. Hopefully
Ready when you are.
this will run a little more smoothly.
Describe what you see. Might catch some.
Did warn you that this is now a very dark. Right, we'll pause it there, and we'll switch into. Right. So.
Ordinary box, Decker, Tanaka, and Raj's logo. Standard for a trash heap. Can't beat that rich synth-goth aroma. Cheap shit. Cold, too. Mm-hmm. Bucket slice. Scav woman. Who knew that sides chopping people up, they were scrolling XBDs?
Right, so let's go back.
Electric corp patch in the coveralls. Scav, gotta be. No one else with that kind of fashion sense.
Right, what else is that? There's something there, right?
Ordered recently. Coffee was cold, like from the day before. Pizza looked fresh though.
So?
Means someone's grabbing bucket slice regularly, which is not something someone does for the flavor and fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it. Okay, we're looking for an electric core power plant located near a bucket slice.
BC used to have a big old complex in Charter Hill. Bucket Slice checks out too. How can you be sure though?
Right, let's go and run through a bit further. So love the flat cap. There's possibly stuff on Right. Right, let's go. Let's shift.
Christ, it's hot. Thermal readings are off the charts.
Keep looking.
So there's another body on the floor as well. Okay, don't think. There's nothing else on thermal. Let's go. Oh, we've got some sound over there. Try that again. Not getting anything. They've got something over there as well. Adjacent room. Human voices they can hear, or we can hear with our boosted. So what is this one then? Radio. Okay, in an adjacent room, but through a vent. Okay. I think we've probably covered that.
Here we go. Old electrical power plant in Charter Hill. Gotta make do with this for now. Nothing else to garner from this scroll.
That is all sorts of disturbing.
No time to lose. We gotta go there.
Definitely. Ride with me?
Let's get going.
On our way.
Right.
Still can't shake it. That virtue sample we saw with the Death's Head moth. If all they scroll is snuff, then...
Stop it. They'd have to be utter gonks to waste her on something like that.
What do you mean?
We're talking about a girl who's not only a natural at what she does, but also's got a doll's implant. I mean, that's not a package you find lying out in the street.
Judy, the character Judy, appears to be quite a popular character to cosplay, and there are a few characters that seem to be cosplay magnets in this. They have put so much time and effort into making this city. my understanding is I certainly know that they used this setting for I believe a Netflix series called Edge Runners. But I'm not sure how much of the setting came directly from this computer model or whether it was just the inspiration. Electric Corporation.
And here we are.
Thank you, Judy.
We going in?
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet, see if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around. Join you as soon as I find something. Let's link on Hollow till then.
It's not gonna be pretty in there.
So, if you mean to tell me to hang back altogether, don't bother.
Fine.
All right, going in.
Right, we don't have the technical ability to open the gate. I can assure you that with the barbed wire on the top, if we attempt to climb it, we don't have the strength to force the vehicle gate. But we do seem to have just the tools that we need. Including a crowbar. So there's a gentleman over there. The Netrunner. There's a camera there. So let's shut the camera down.
Did you get everything inside? Almost. What do you mean, almost? Grab a crate and get your ass moving. It's my break. Chill. All right, enough slacking around. Get that shit off the street. You're in such a hurry, you do it. Looks like no one's got you your place yet. I've been shopping drugs.
Somebody had a line of sight on me and almost made me. That'll serve you for that's all. The camera's turned off. Right. So, oh, the gate's open now. We didn't open the gate. So just the three outside, is it? Kind of looks that way. So we'll move on to the next camera. What have we got inside? Oh. So we have a guy on the roof, not on the roof, on a walkway. Ah, and there's more down there. That's somebody underneath us as well. Right, so that's... Yeah. So 6 out here. Right. Well, we've had worse odds. Oh, there's another one there. Don't think I brought a yes, I did bring a throwing knife. I wonder if that if we
I'm here. Got no time to creep around.
fouled that up big time.
Punch! Kill!
By tagging them with the cameras, we can actually see them through the walls, which is one of the perks of having cyberware. Right, so they've lost track of me.
I have better things to do. Come out.
Missed again.
Got the blueprint. Be there in a sec. Try to find a way to the lower levels.
We find you one way or another. You hear? Ow! Goddamn right!
Where's the other one gone? God. Eve thought he was bringing a sword to a gunfight. So I certainly have done sneaky entries. Anything in here?
Found a way down. You see my position?
Yep, be there in a sec. Wait for me.
Just realised that the holographic site is a two-piece site, in the sense that you've got a four part of the site and a main part of the site. Here's Judy.
I'm here. We need to get to level -2. Bet that's where they're keeping her. Hear that?
Can't say I do hear it, Judy.
That shirt. I know it.
Which shirt's that?
Evelyn's?
Without a doubt.
Right, so we've got the right place.
They'll see us. Get out of sight.
Right, so there's a camera. That's the camera down, and there's a control in there. There's a bod there. It's actually don't have enough capacity yet. It's still recharging. Oh, right. So there's another bod there. Nobody else around here. Going on to the next camera. Yep, more bods. So those are the bods in the room beside us. There's 2 bods there. Got some nice explosive canisters, some of which I could use to set off, but I don't have at the moment a sensible way of getting a pair of those. Let's move on to the next camera. So let's turn that camera off, as we've already... So back there. So that camera, don't have the juice to turn it off yet, but soon will have. Yep, that's it turned off. So that's all the cameras on this level, or at least on this subnet. Now, there's a dirty great server between those two, so if I can get this guy...
We don't have enough methionine for today's batch.
I should have been able to do it a little bit more like that up top as well. Anything. You know what? What we got here? Black brain dances. Don't think they were going to recover from the traumatic sudden head injuries. I was going out the right way. Was I just running into Judy? Was that the issue?
Need to get into the hallway past this room.
Okay.
What about them?
You can always just get rid of them my way.
Your call, but you gotta make it now.
I've seen his body. I know.
He's the boss, isn't he? So he should live like one.
He's the boss because he can get any pussy to work for dirt. Pussies like you.
Used to be that pussies were just pussies. Now we're the ones with our dicks in our heads.
Hey, what if we stop?
Take him out quick.
Make decisions!
Cover me, I'm empty. Jesus, careful. No charging in.
Right. Not doing so well.
Eat it, assholes. Look at us now. Still standing. Now Delta to the hallway. Oh, come on!
Great thing about using a heavy machine gun from behind cover is you've got no line of sight. So he couldn't use it and I could see over the top. Turn it off again. Just got the 3 cameras again. They must have... Right. Human worm. I'm not seeing... I thought there was a furnace.
I think that's a maintenance room. See what I can stir up.
Turn off. A. R. Not seeing anybody's there, in the sense of that's a mannequin. That's one, two, three, four, five, plus the 2 that are sort of camping, or not camping, but lost in their virtual world. That could be our missing girl, our missing client. Right. So 1, 2, 3. If we can keep them separate, we might be able to take him out with the knife silently. They don't seem to have any more. So caught.
Gutted out all our implants. And why stop there? Took a few internal organs while they were at it.
How so very resourceful.
Scavs. No matter how many you stamp out, there'll always be more crawling around somewhere.
Figure you've made their acquaintance.
Afraid so.
So I could bypass. It sounds as though there's an extra body that we haven't identified. Does not belong to Evelyn Parker. He's falling into his own furnace. So, two that are sort of snoozing.
Where are you?
Close to the studio, I think. You find anything useful?
Freed up the elevator. Should be easier to get out of here. You really don't fuck around, do you? Wait 1 sec for me.
forgot about the camera. I forgot totally about the camera.
All right, I'm here. Let's find her. Hang in there, Ev.
Right, we've got these two that we need to deal with. Sort of indication there was another.
That's Evelyn. Just don't touch her. If she's recording, you'll scramble her brain. Wait until I cut her link.
I see her. Cable 2.
Grab it and tell me when you're gonna yank it. I'll break the link at my end at the same time.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, let's do this.
Wait for my signal. Here goes. Ready?
Now!
Thank God. Evelyn, you hear me?
She okay to be moved? No brain hemorrhages, damage to the spine?
Doesn't seem to have any wounds. Guess we got no choice.
Let's get her somewhere safe.
Fast, too.
Which way?
I sealed the doors and managed to power the elevators.
Elevators it is, then.
Right. On we go. Gently carrying her. This is as fast, I think, just about as fast as it will let me.
Come on, is it really that hard? Please, just one. For me?
Smoking's for posers, and it stinks, too.
Say whatever the fuck you want, but just light up.
No.
Non-smokers are the fucking worst. Just my luck. We going in?
Let's give him a couple. You saw how she looked.
If it was up to me, I would have splashed some water on her face back at the studio and asked her straight up.
You really are a piece of
Won't be
work, aren't
looking
you?
much better if you don't get your ass in gear.
It's not up to you, though, is it? Let's go.
She's sleeping. At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her.
How's she feeling?
Use your imagination. That place sucked every last drop of humanity from her. It's not enough, she already gave up everything she had. I just kept taking more and more. She's in some kind of trance, like she's folded into herself. No reaction to her surroundings whatsoever. I really didn't want to poke around in her head. I did it for you. I just want you to know that.
You're mad at her? Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have any
I know.
other...
It's okay.
So I don't get why...
You'll find out in a sec. I'll show you the virtue I found.
Guessing you saw them already.
Yeah, had to wrestle to make sense of the whole thing. But I don't want to say anything and taint your perspective. You should go in with fresh eyes.
How many BDs did you manage to rip?
2. Only one of them's intact. Understandable, though. The rest... well, they're in the same shape as Evelyn right now.
Okay. Show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Guess we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune. Come on, V. I'll be the first to admit, this does not look good.
Hey. How you feeling? You need anything? I'm not here to nag. Just talk. Listen, Evelyn. I really need your help. It's important. If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die.
Well now, look at you.
You're a piece of work, Johnny.
Hey. How you feeling? You need anything? I'm not here to nag. Just
Not sure
talk.
quite why that repeated. I must have
You're right.
misclicked.
This is a complete waste of time.
Have a seat.
All right. Roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Glad you managed to salvage them in the first place.
Needs a second to load. Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the Virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the Virtue, you come back here, we give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
Okay, so that's...
Take a look around if you want.
Can't see your face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
That, or someone's working it for her.
Might not be important.
Maybe. But all of them are from Pacifica. Narrows down our search at least.
Do you like your conversations in backwards? In reverse?
I think I recognize these.
What are they?
Vive markings.
You familiar with them?
Not enough to know what they actually mean. Heard of who might use them, though.
Who?
Could be the Voodoo Boys, but that's just a hunch. Can't be 100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew? Hard to find, because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start. What now?
Looks like I'm going on a field trip to Pacifica.
Right, let's have a look in thermal. Is there anything showing up in thermal?
Every single piece of tech I see, security.
Just interested why the hologram is hot. Right. Nothing in thermal. Look in audio.
What am I looking out for?
There's nothing there. Right. Exit out of this one.
Alright, think we got everything.
What do you think?
Woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, V.
Now we know what happened to Clouds. They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke at her ship.
So it was punishment? For getting played by her?
She knew more than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
So that's who she was running from.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me? If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into? Oh, I'm so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a virtue. It's pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you. And brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Oui, oui, allez. Vous avez une raison, vous êtes tout intelligent pour ça, portez-y bien. On ne pas enragé. En plus, c'est plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon nouveau. Faut que nous prenions chance là. Vous gagnez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon critiquer ça, me pense.
Right.
What language is she speaking?
I don't know. Haitian Creole? It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I? Wait, let me see if I've got an auto-translator. Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying.
Oui, oui, allez. Vous avez raison, vous êtes tout intelligent pour ça, portez-y bien. Vous n'êtes pas enragé. En plus, c'est plus bon moyen nous
So
gagner.
there's nothing on the visual there, so let's go back to the beginning. Switch layer.
Try scanning the phone. Got it. Give it a second.
Heard her mention Yorinobu.
Probably why Evelyn buried this recording deep. Cut another name. Something like Silverhand?
We have to know what they're saying. It could be important.
Fine. Just found the auto-translate package. Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
Okay, let's.
Oui, oui, allez. Ou t'es qu'une raison, moi, vous êtes tout intelligent pour ça, pour t'y bien.
Vous pensez que mademoiselle a fait un problème?
On n'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est le plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon nous. Faut que nous prenions chance là.
Moi, t'as aimé quoi même j'avais, qui si le a peine nous tirer sur halte.
Vous gagnez un plus bon idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon que ça me pense, à continuer à faire travail.
So there seems to be a section in the middle where we're getting translations.
En plus, c'est le plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon nous. Faut que nous prenions chance là.
Moi, t'as aimé quoi même j'avais,
Right, so we did have a translation.
Vous gagnez un plus bon idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon que ça me pense, à
Okay,
continuer à
Judy, we're
faire
good.
travail.
All right, disconnecting.
Okay, so it's a lot of information there.
I don't get it. What's this have to do with Johnny Silverhand? He died, like, forever ago. Wait, you got any idea?
A biochip we stole. It's got Silverhand's engram burned onto it.
Engram?
Digitized psyche. Personality construct. Can you give me a minute? I need to go over some stuff in my head.
Of course.
Know how to find these people?
Know who they are, who the woman is. Any idea how we find them?
Fuck, V. I've been dead the last half-century. Sorry if I'm unable to hand you all the answers on a chrome fucking platter when you snap your fingers.
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that Netrunner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju wirehead, okay?
Johnny keeps changing his tune. Last time it was nothing's more important than Makoshi. Now it is nothing's more important than finding that Juju wirehead. Oh, there she is, right. There's a lot of stuff in her room. But
Wait, you got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
let's be rude.
Why? Worried they'll give Evelyn up to him?
No. I didn't trust you at first, but... Well, if you wanted to get back at Evelyn, you would have done it already.
So why the worried look?
I want it all to work out for you. You got a plan?
I'll ask around, make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know a way in.
Well, good luck. Hope you won't need it.
Thanks, Judy.
No, V. Thank you. You're a good person. Evelyn could never see what was under people's skin. If she could have gotten to know you a bit better, then... who knows? Things might have turned out differently.
Right. Now, we know just who to call because a fixer told us if we had ever wanted any work in Pacifica, he was the man to call. But he doesn't do small talk. Mr. Hands. Right. Maftan Pele? My French isn't particularly good, and my Haitian Creole is even worse, so let's call Mr. Hands.
V is calling. Ergo, V as well.
Need to make contact with the Voodoo Boys chief, if you can swing it.
Ah, straight to biz. Ultra heavy variety. The Voodoo Boys, led by one Maman Brigitte. It's no easy feat getting an audience with her.
Maman Brigitte? That a nickname? Spooky cult alias?
Alas, I've not had the pleasure of asking her over tea. But no. Many assume otherwise, yet her title carries no religious weight. The Voodoos don't adhere to their cultural heritage. Rather, they loosely allude to it.
Yeah, didn't expect you could swing this anyway.
V, reverse psychology, on me. Surely you're better than that.
Really not doing biz with the Voodoos?
Surprised? I strive to avoid risking my dealings. They pose much of it. Still, feelers I can extend. No harm in asking around. I just need information from you. A springboard, if you will.
Sorry, private matter.
Desirable as it may be, privacy won't help you here.
Let's say there's something I got that they want.
You've got something for the VDBs. Trust me, they don't want it. They don't need it. An insular bunch all round. Tech, networks, what you will, all in-house. But if you insist, I'll poke around. In the event of a twitch, you'll hear from me.
Right. So this story arc has come to a pause, not a dead end, very definitely a pause. We have two other story arcs in play. We have story arc where we are trying to track down the engineer who created the chip, and for that we need to raise 15,000 eddies. And we have the Taranaka. I think I've got that slightly wrong, but that's arc as well, where he's wanting to work with his company. Having a major issue here with my memory, but no worries. So it's the actual people that we nicked the chip off to prove that Yorinobu killed his father. Arasaka, that's the name of the firm. And he wants us to meet with people within that. All three need to be progressed. And we've got a couple of side jobs to pick up as well and to run with that will enable other aspects. It really it's such a multi-stranded story. But first of all, I think we are going to call a vehicle and we're going to head back to our base for a moment, our pad, and try and improve our firearms. Because I should imagine we've got enough gunk to... oh, we're in combat straight away. My screen is laggy as hell. I really am laggy. This is unusable. That is totally unusable, but we actually managed to lose the threat. Yeah. Not surprised he's calling me a nut job. That was... Let's try that again. Let's get our map sorted this time. Of course we're going the wrong way. We now have got two gangs after us, so it's possibly either one of those gangs that was trying to pursue us there and caused us the trouble. Right, the garage that we have access to is up here, so let's... yeah, this... My game is struggling today. And that's my car. Right, let's just set another aspect off for a moment. This is another side job.
Johnny, did you see what happened? Something feels off here.
You don't say.
Don't mean the wreck. I mean the run. City's most courteous chauffeur ups and drives away from the scene of an accident.
Please accept our sincerest apologies regarding traffic incident 7711111096. Delamain Corporation cordially invites you to its main headquarters in order to assess damages and arrange compensation. So that's a... I haven't planned on finishing the stream just yet, Skelly, unless you've got to disappear. There is more to happen. There is more to happen. We've got to raise a lot of cash yet, but we actually have another side job that will help us raise some cash, and we can do some work for the cops. That will raise us some cash. But we're going back to our apartment. We're going to strip down some weapons. We're going to improve the weapons that we have got, and we then are going to We're then going to try and start raising some money and wait for the callbacks, and if we can get some money together, then we will go and start on the job looking for Anders Hellman, the German or Swedish, one or the other. I think it's probably Swedish, thinking about it. Engineer. Who's designed and built the chip for the Arasaka Corporation. Hang on a sec. That wasn't in our room previously. Militech. Meredith Stout sending you package as agreed. Sending you your package as agreed. I'm glad we could handle this like professionals. Don't be such a tease, Meredith. That's the option. May our paths never cross again, smiley face. And Militech played out as I had hoped. Thank you, and remember, we don't know each other. Shame, was starting to like you. No-tell motel, first floor, come alone. Yeah, well, another side job. Or is it? Greetings from Des Moines. Jump in the urinal and stand on your head. I'm the one that's alive, you're all dead. What the... Some whiskey there if we fancy partaking, but we're actually here to do some tech work, aren't we? Right, so let's get the rubbish out of our store, out of our stash, because we've got some rubbish in here. Lots of rubbish. Basically, anything that's got a yellow title is what they're regarding as an iconic weapon and can be upgraded. Anything with the white label can't be upgraded, but can be broken down. You can't break down the iconic weapons, but you can break down the standard weapons. You could break down clothing as well, but there's less point in doing that unless you're stuck for resources. So we're out of the stash, and now we go into our inventory and we start breaking things down. So, do you think we've got enough edge weapons? So we break down the and I suppose not just edge weapons, blunt weapons as well. We want to hang on to those knives. That's a +1, that's a 1, so we'll get rid of that one. Oh, that one's equipped, which is why it won't let me break it down. So I can unequip that. Back to the edge weapons, knife. Into backpack, edge weapons, and that's the one we want to break down. You can see here our components, our spare parts, if you like, are going up. That we can get rid of as well. That's basically superseded. Firearms, not keeping a double-barreled. I'm going to hang on to that one for the moment. So we've got a lot of stuff now. We can now go in and we can go into crafting, and that's for this is actually make so we can make certain items. But as you can see, the revolver here we can only make in the white. Some of the other ones we can make in green, and we've got one weapon, a power shotgun, that we can do in the blue grade. But we're looking to upgrade some of our weaponry here. In particular, wanting to upgrade the two main items that we're using. So we can't upgrade that anymore because that needs 40 blue, and we've only got 7 at the moment. We can't upgrade that one because we need 75. We've only got 69. But if we go back to crafting, in amongst the stuff here, there's the green ones. So we can actually convert 5 white crafting items. Let's go back in. So we does it show it? No, it doesn't show it there. Back into the backpack. We can convert 5 of those into one of those, and again we can do much the same. So we can upgrade the components by combining them. So that's already now a tier 2 plus. That's a tier 2. The shotgun we could do with upgrading as well, because that's a good short-range crowd control weapon. So back into crafting. Let's actually, before we do that, actually upgrade. So that's now a tier 2 as well. And now we can upgrade so our pistol, we still don't have enough anymore. Right, okay, because I spent 40 of it to upgrade this shotgun. No worries. So we have a 2+ rifle. We have a 2 shotgun. We have a 2 pistol. Now if you look over on the right hand side of the screen, you can see the difference for the pistol from going from a tier 2 to a 2+ weapon. Goes from 72 to 84 damage. Now to put that into context, and again the same applies for going from a 2+ to a 3 rifle. Goes from 26 to 32. And remember, it's DPS. This is much faster firing than the pistol. Actually, it's not a lot of difference in it. But if we go back here, there's the pistol very similar, 22. So you can see it's slowly working its way up. No, that wasn't as clear cut as I thought it was going to be. Right. So that's a 2. We want to get, don't want to get rid of. I want to just, yeah. Is this the one that? This is what we picked up in that last mission. Just have a look at this blade. Is it going to allow us to wave it around? No, it's not going to on the, without being on the street. What do you think to that as a katana? With a edged weapon here, with with a 2-part weapon with it's either, I can't remember if that's heat or yeah, burning. So it's a heated edge to the katana. Right, pop that back to throwing knife, and we've got a little bit more leveling up to do as well. And Satori, do we keep Satori or do we keep Erata? 40. So not a lot of difference in it. We'll hang on to the other one. Come on, close it. No worries. Now, jobs. The gig. Wakako owes us some money, so we're going to go and see her on Jig Jig Street, and we're going to pick up the money. We're going to go pick up the money from Wakako. We've got some upgrades to do briefly. Pistols focus. Right. I think that's the best one to go. The great thing, one of the fantastic things about this system is that if you go for a skill, you can actually unpick it and then you and choose another one instead. What you can't do is you can't do the same with your stats. You can reset the stats, I think, once. So we'll head back to the garage. And hopefully we're not going to get pursued by either Maelstrom or the Tiger Claws. Thing is, Jig Jig Street's right in the middle of the Tiger Claws territory, and we have well and truly upset them. So hopefully, what, they haven't picked up our car yet, but our bike is still here. No, we don't want the stash, we want to get on. these pedestrians don't know when it's best interest to stop and let somebody pull out. They'll crash the lights. They don't seem to mean anything. Come on. Down the slip road. We've crossed over the river now. Whoa! Normally when I clip a car down on that slip road, which I've done a few times, it's nearly always just seems to be a cop car, and the cops don't like having their cars jostled. Can't imagine why. Good, they're yellow, not red, so they're not going to go for me just yet. Right, Wakako.
Well, well, who do I spy but V? In my humble parlor, no less.
Wakako, long time no see.
So what brings you here?
Oh, tell me about Westbrook.
Willing to bet nobody knows Westbrook like you do.
My husbands knew Westbrook, yes. Each of them very high in the Tiger Claws. Ruled Japantown.
What did they do?
They did what made the best eddies. Gave them the most pull, sold sex and black market tech.
We have some outstanding biz to sell. Remember Sandra Dorset?
I don't forget such things, V. Here is your reward. It comes with a fairly ample bonus. Go see a
Okay. Sorry, I think I went in there too soon. Go see a Ripperdoc. They'll weave you a turbo imprint that will enable a smart gun, a Tiger Claws speciality. How many
Can't help asking. How many of those husbands did you have?
5. All went before their time. Terrible family tragedy.
You're not afraid that tragedy will strike you?
Have to live somehow. For my 9 sons.
Thank you, Wakako. Right. So, she wants us to go visit another Ripperdoc. But what she's offering gives us compatibility with smart guns. Now, smart guns are very interesting in game. If you've got a smart gun and the compatible hardware, you just wave the smart gun in the general direction of the target, and provided that your aim is close enough, the bullets will home in on the intended target that you have a lock on. We've actually used last session we used a smart gun, but we were using it in the dumb mode because we didn't have the the right implants. Cop cut. The problem with using smart pistol in dumb mode is that the smart pistol itself, or any smart weapon, bullet for bullet does less damage than the non-smart equivalent. The advantage of the smart ones is that it actually homes in on vulnerabilities. Maelstrom's got a problem, so that's a job. Right. Cyber Psycho's bloody ritual. We might pick that one up in a moment. We need the money, basically. We've got to raise some money. NCPD, all subcons, APB output. We'll have a look at that in a minute as well. Let's get Wakako, or get the bonus from Wakako, get that job actually put to bed.
How's biz treating you, Cassius?
Lately? Can't complain. MaxTac raided a black clinic not long past. Since then, custom accounts gone up, and so my prices. Coincidence? You decide.
You've actually got the chance here at any of the Ripperdocs to actually change virtually any of your appearance. You can't change your background, so if you start off as a nomad, you can't suddenly change to a corpo or a street kid, and you can't change your sex, and you can't change your voice. So if you are in a male body with a male voice, you can't change your voice to the female. Similarly, if you've in the male body with a female voice, you can't change your voice to the male. But just about everything else you can change. I'm not looking to change my appearance, but you can change your nose, your ears, your bone structure, all sorts of stuff. Where with the mirror, it's far more makeup-y than what you can do. But yeah, just letting people know. Right, let's see what you have.
See what's good.
Take your pick.
Right, now this is the bit that's going to cost us nothing, so we're going to buy it, but we're actually going to then to uninstall it. We could purchase some upgrades for the kit that we have got, but we're not going to do that at the moment. So we own the kit for the smart, and there's better smart stuff than we could get. That's a better smart. That has absolutely no bonuses. That just allows it to happen. That actually adds variety of bits and pieces to you. The possibilities. Right. We can upgrade our armor with the kit that we have got, so I'm going to do that. Always a good thing to be able to just up our armor a little bit, but we can look as though we can upgrade it again. How much extra does that give us? Not a lot, from 25 to 28. For 10, probably is worth it. And they reckon it's got it. You can still do it for more, by the looks of it. Whoops, so Daisy, don't want to remove it. He didn't sell it, right? So 28 to 33. Okay, let's go for it. He won't allow us any further because we haven't got any more. That will make sense to up tier to increase its capabilities in time. The eyes, to be honest, the basic kit is better to replace it with some better ones once you've got the money. Money is something that we're short on, but those upgrades was with the kit that we already had. So leave Cassius's clinic. And now there's a couple of jobs in the area, and to be honest, we have some hustling going on down there that we can do something about. Each of those is actually worth a little bit of money for us. But we also have suspected organised crime activity in the area, and there is the cyber psycho. Let's try and get the bounties on this on this lot first. Yeah, do you see there? That didn't work. Hey, who got me? That was not so clever. Wonder where we're going to wind up going back to. Hopefully, not that far. Hopefully, after we've actually gone through the Epidoc. Kind of looks, yep, it's as though we've gone through the Ripperdoc. Just checking cyberware 22. Yeah, so the upgrades have gone in. We'll need to be a little bit more careful this time. Mr. Hand's calling.
V, it's your lucky day. If you're serious about making headway in Pacifica, that is.
Work some magic for me?
As I said, whatever you're offering, the V-Boy.
Sorry, really gotta go.
Go, go, go!
Back to our chat.
As I said, whatever you're offering, the V-Boys could not, I quote, give a shit. You kept your receipt, I trust. Yet a counteroffer was forthcoming. A gig. Successful completion thereof could earn you an audience with Brigitte.
Gig. Any hints on what it might be?
Doesn't matter. Will it sway you? It's clear you don't intend to refuse. You'll learn all in due course. Besides, I didn't ask. Getting a word out of the Voodoos is like pulling alligator teeth. Painful for everyone involved.
Okay, so who do I contact next?
Church, Sloan Lane, inside by the altar. They'll know to look for you.
Got it. Thanks, Hans.
Right, so Mr. Hans has come through. I'm not sure quite how much money we've made from this particular lot of bounties, but we're at 13,000, so we're getting there. We are definitely getting along the lines of where we need to be. Somebody's shooting off an automatic rifle somewhere, or a submachine gun. Now, so that's the organised crime in there, and we don't have the strength to get in, but we will be able to get in there. So 640 rounds of rifle. Let's actually reload. How much rounds of pistol? 900. So we're not short on ammo. Around here somewhere. Or maybe not. Are they up here or are they down below? They're down below. Alright. Different route in. Suspected organised secure the area, use of force permitted. That's nice of them to permit use of force. Really is a long way around. any cameras or anything. That there's a camera there, so it's switched off. So we can move the body, so if they do decide there's even a vehicle there, we can dump it in. Right, camera. It's off, so we'll go into we'll hijack it. There's us with our little bit of camouflage. There's bodies down there. There's some civilians down there as well. Right, next camera. They've even got armed robots. Come on, let me tag him. So it's not letting me tag because it would appear that that one's a civilian. How many more bodies are there? Right, so we've got as many as we can see tagged. That's a long way down. So there's another one up there that we haven't spotted with the camera. A sniper, no less. I wonder, can we get up the ladder, or is it...
Crazy fucker! Hope you broke through!
Yeah.
Right.
I tear you apart, him!
So there's a... Keep coming. Whoa. I've just had my implants hacked. So I am getting slight hits on them down there. Not there though. Got the hacker. Somebody else is hacking me now. The robot down. I think we've just got their hacker left. She's well behind cover. Fight fair, she says, as she's trying to hack me. Come out, she says. Can't be too many more of them. Where'd she go? Gold bit. Hey, she had some nice kit on her. Right. Somewhere around is the bits, the evidence that the
Hey, I don't think I know you.
I'm Claire. Might not remember me. Bartender at the Afterlife?
Uh-oh. Forgot to close my tab?
Or has a buzz about you lately? As the merc who's reliable, gets things done. And since I need help...
Okay.
Need a driver for street races. Drop by my auto shop, I'll tell you more.
Your garage, where is it?
In Arroyo, on Valley. Lovely spot, you can't miss it.
Alright, I'll try not to.
If I'm not there when you arrive, just hang. I'll show up after my shift at the after.
Okay, see you, Claire.
another side job chain. Right, somewhere around is some stuff that the have we picked it up? Yeah, we've got 19,000, so that actually clearing this place actually has saved, has got us the cash that we needed. So we actually can progress. There we go. There's something over here that's worth having. You can see the blue cross very weak on the mini map. Somewhere around there's a blue item. Is that it in there? So we should be just about stood on top of it. I can't see it. Is it up above us? There it is. Now, if I was to go and clear as many of the bodies into hideaways as I could, it would actually help rank up the what they call the shinobi or something like that skill, which is if you like, more to do with ninja skills. Whoa! There's the sniper rifle that he was carrying. Only a tier 1 weapon. Right. We should find that if we go up... Oop, there's another firearm that from one of the people that we dropped off. Who's actually shooting? And this is back out to where we were at the scabs outside, not scabs, the Maelstrom doing the... Is there any other bits here that we missed in the first one? And our bike. Let's just see what we're carrying. Backpack. So we picked up some stuff. We'll break these down. What do you reckon? Do you think that bra would look good on me? Somehow I doubt it. Will that allow me to unattach? The sniper rifle has a scope on it that it might allow me to... Nope, it's not going to allow me to so back into the backpack, break down the sniper rifle. Okay. So we've got we've got some more kit that we can use. I really ought to be doing it at a crafting bench, but shotgun, we could upgrade the shotgun. We can't upgrade both. We can upgrade the pistol. I think we're going to upgrade the pistol. Right. So I've got a whole variety of looks. These almost exclusively clothing in this game is cosmetic now. It used to be the bee's knees with regard to armor, and you would armor yourself. Right. What's the time? It's 1 o'clock in the 1:30 in the morning. Now, I'm going to see if we can progress the Takamura mission. Progress that one a bit. There's a possibility that he won't be there anymore. Whoa! I'm having problems with I'm definitely having problems today. Game is not running really to speed. And I'm on the wrong track, wrong lane. This is not the brightest thing I've ever done. Going up the wrong slip road. fishtail in there. On the wrong side of the street again, and I'm actually going the wrong place. Should be going down here. Down the... Stamina booster. What we got here? What about that tarot card then? The Hierophant. Got no idea what the Hierophant means. Let's just... Is there any loot in here? No, not really. What station am I listening to? Oh, Vexel Storm again. Never mind. We'll wait here for a bit. Move Takamori on a bit.
It is good to see you, V. Seems pretty, secluded here.
It is appropriate for such a secret meeting.
Join us today to fight for a better future.
What the hell happened? Look close to awful.
You see a man robbed of his implants, money and dignity. Look well. It is not all bad. I am mostly unnoticed in the streets.
Friend you mentioned here?
Oda? He should be here any moment now.
Willing finally to give me the spec on him?
He's Hanako-sama's bodyguard.
Hanako Arasaka's? From the carrier at anchor in the bay. Saburo's daughter.
Yes, and if he believes you, we'll next meet with her.
Or he sells our asses out.
And what's to stop her little errand boy from selling us out?
He will not do that. He's a man of honor.
Right, because Arasaka's ranks are chock full of those.
Do not confuse true honor with the petty morals by which you live. By God, huh? A good sign. He is usually camouflaged. Takemura-san. Oda. Is this him? Your thief. He's my witness, V.
Can't speak for myself, you know.
So speak. I have been told you know things.
Was there. Saw what happened. Yorinobu strangled the old guy.
Silence! Not one word more. You will bring death to your door.
But it is the truth. Hanako-sama must hear it.
My one concern is to keep her safe in this city forgotten by the gods.
Is she in danger?
Now? No. Yet during the parade to honor Arasaka-sama, most certainly.
I bring you this witness to his murder.
And you dare to worry about the city parade? Fool! Correct. Unlike you, I have not yet failed to keep my oath to do my duty.
But you can't ignore the truth.
The only thing I regret is that I came here to meet you. There is a price on your head. I do you a favor now by not cutting it off and taking it straight to Yorinobu-sama. What would you do now, were you in my place? I do no favors. I would deliver you ahead to Yorinobu-sama. Consider yourself lucky.
Oda!
What?
We're talking about a guy who killed his father to seize control of Arasaka. Gonna take an interest in this or not?
I will not. But I will let you leave this place, this city, unharmed. If I see either of you again, I will not be so lenient. Be very careful, my friend. We are all so far from home.
Good fucking riddance. One Arasaka whack job is already plenty.
What is that on the ship? What on earth is that?
Fine friend there. Got any more?
Alas, only him.
Let's take the more empathetic approach.
Well, can't say we didn't try.
We tried, yes, and obtained something useful.
How do you figure that?
What Oda said. They returned to Tokyo after the parade. Do you not see the parade? It is our chance, perhaps. If, somehow, we can get to Hanako-sama. We must do a proper reconnaissance first. We'll need a precise map of Japantown.
Hold on.
It is your turn to call on friends. Do you know a fixer who could help?
Slow down. This isn't going to be easy.
Hang on. Not so fast. Make it sound as easy as hacking a schism. You said yourself, Hanako's got the tightest security in all Night City.
Correct. That is why I wish for you to contact us with the local fixer.
Okay, I know just the dame.
I'm just a fixer dame. Wakaku Okada. Runs a pachinko parlor on Jig Street.
We must pay this woman a visit. Will you join me?
Yeah, why not?
Sure, why not?
The music restarts, so you know that nothing's... Oh, it's now stopped again.
Jig Street. What is this name?
Just a Night City name.
Beware, you mock me too often.
You alright, Goro?
Yes. Why the sudden concern?
I was just asking. Does everything with you have to have an ulterior motive?
I apologize. That came off wrong. I am simply not used to such questions. People like me, either we are doing well, or we are in a grave.
Any idea what's going on at Arasaka?
Only what I can surmise from what I see on TV. Yorinobu and his puppets grin at the cameras and insist that everything is under control. But the wider the smile, the bigger the lies.
Well, Takamura's choice in music is certainly different from Radio Vexelstone. And for the third time in the night, we're heading back into, yeah, it's been night much of the time. So the third time of this session, we are headed back into Jig Jig Street. Where are you, Takamura? There you are.
You asshole! You dirt-eating, no-good bastard son of a bitch! Stop right there!
You're looking for...
Right. There he is. Oh, Wakako's got some muscle.
This has got to be a misunderstanding. I've no idea who jumped your team, but the claws? No, never. My boys know their place. I'm sorry, got to go. I have guests. V, so nice to see you. And your charming friend is?
Happen to be working together. That's all.
Takemura Goro です。岡田さん、お会いできて光栄です。
Ah, a true gentleman. Ah, shame only that he's being hunted by all Arasaka's tin soldiers. And you, V, bring him to my door. Give me one reason why I shouldn't notify the proper authorities right away.
Simple.
Would have already made the call if you intended to. Simple. You're curious to see what we got.
So tell me, and mark well I still have my phone at hand.
Need intel on the parade that's scheduled to come through Japantown.
So it's Arasaka again. What I fail to understand is, why come to me? Did Mr. Deshawn not come to the phone?
Goro. No, Goro, remind me why
Goro, remind me why Dex's fat, backstabbing ass is currently indisposed.
He is deceased.
Butchered and dumped at a landfill by some Arasaka goon. Real shame that.
That a threat I detect?
No threat, no. Asked why I couldn't reach Dex, I answered. Just facts, nothing more.
Good, cause you would then have to join him.
Okada-san, our intentions are honorable. We need just information. It is a matter of life and death.
Everything's on the shards.
How much does this cost? My pockets are empty.
Clearly. My gift to you, it's free.
Okada-san, what is free often proves most costly.
Gonna take them or not?
For free? You sure?
Got my reasons, but patience, I got none. Japantown. Whole district is to be sealed off for the parade. Dashi platforms, the main attraction. They'll fly this way, high above street level. Along the parade route, balconies, footbridges, and vantage points affording good views. Hanako Arasaka, the guest of honor, will deliver her speech from the largest float. She'll do this exactly here. Got no idea about security, but given recent events, expect it to be tight. Our last parade, Arasaka undercovers infiltrated the crowd. Not to mention a smattering of sharpshooters, drones, and if that's not enough fun for one day, a net runner, one at least. They use the city CCTV to observe everything. Main access point, here. It's an old automated control center. If you ask me, most useful by far. At the end, the floats afloat out of Japantown, and we'll be left with trash up to our elbows that no one will collect. That's it. It's all I have.
It must be enough.
Then go. Be on your way.
Not at all curious what we're going to all this trouble for.
Blissful ignorance has served me well. In any case, I'll find out soon, won't I?
Thanks, Wakako.
Thanks, Wakako.
We appreciate this, Okada-san.
Right. Let's go out.
A delightful, mature woman. This information, it could be just what we need. But I will try to investigate further. I will stay here sometime and call some associates. The moment I learn something new, I will let you know.
Stay safe.
Stay safe, Goro.
You as well. Until next time.
Right. The job is done. I think this is probably as good a place to end for the day as we're likely to get. We are in the position to we got this is a wait on this this thread, but we've got two other threads that we can progress next time. Let's just pause that. So let's see who we can find that we can go and raid. Who's out there? Oh yeah, why not? Why not indeed? Somebody, good friend of the of the channel, good friend. It's Thursday today. Tomorrow looking to run another Generation Zero stream. Next Tuesday another Ghost Recon stream is scheduled. I'm hoping over the weekend we'll be able to do a stream that's some Star Trek Online. I'm hoping that will we can do, and we can do some of that. But that's not scheduled. Time's flexible, and I'm hoping that it'll be a couple of hours each Saturday, Sunday evenings. But that's what's to come. The Cyberpunk will be back hopefully next Thursday. We'll progress one of the threads, possibly Evelyn's one again. Possibly we will start out on the Hellman thread. But thank you for coming. It's much appreciated. Skelly, thanks again once more for the resub. If any of you are not following, please click that follow button. It really does help, and I'm really grateful that you've come along today. Thank you once again. Thank you, and join me on the raid, please.
On the road leading
Tiger,
from.
there is a raid of 4 people incoming from Canberra 1. You should prepare to say hello to them.
What if I don't want to?